Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mr. Payne bringing you Unit 2, Lesson 13. Inequality word problems. The two new words you're going to learn today is at least and at most. At least is greater than or equal to. You're going to see this word at least, and I want you to write this down in your WSQ. I'm going to tell you that you see at least all the time when you go to Darien Lake. You have to be at least 57 inches tall to ride the Mindu Racer or the Superman. The word at most is less than or equal to. At most. At most, I want 5 people on the bus. Or at most, I want 56 people, for dinner reservations. At most. Exercise number 2. Translate but do not solve these. I want to just practice translating to make sure you understand how we use the words. When 3 times a number n is increased by 12, so 3 times a number n, 3n, increased by 12 plus 12, the result is at least. Notice the word is with the words at least. Is at least. So is at least, I told you, greater than or equal to 32. B. The sum of 2 consecutive even integers, n and n plus 2, is at most. So the word sum is going to go right with this word and. N plus 2. Is at most. Notice that word is again is with the words at most. Is at most means less than or equal to 8. So those are 2 ways you're going to see verb translations using the words at least and at most. Exercise number 3. Find all the numbers for which 5 less than half the number is at least 7. Set up an inequality. Carefully define expressions and solve the inequality. So the first thing we're going to have is 5 less than half the number. Let's talk about that. I see less than right away. So half the number. How do I write half the number? Well, half n. Less than means subtract 5. Is at least. At least means greater than or equal to. Notice again, I'm going to highlight it in orange, is at least. Now, is word is still there, but instead we're having is at least. Okay, so that's greater than or equal to. And then it's just 7. Let's solve that out. Add 5 on both sides. You should be done with that already. Shouldn't have to copy this part. Half of n greater than or equal to 12. Kids always get stuck with this part. I'm going to multiply this by 2 over 1 to show you. My 2's will cancel out with my 1's. N is greater than or equal to, and I'm going to do 2 on this side over 1. And this is really over 1. So it's 12 times 2, which gives me 24. N is greater than or equal to 24. Don't forget, it's a short video. Write your WSQs and make sure you do your CAS learning. It's due by midnight tonight. Thank you. Have a great one.